Hey, welcome to Stay Set Tarot. I'm Kiara. I'm not here for likes, shares, or subscriptions, but I did hear that it helps the message to circulate. I'll leave that up to you on your side to do that. I was listening to something really interesting today about Greek mythology, and it just got me to thinking. And here we are, at 9 o'clock at night, Eastern Standard Time. And I was like, let me just dump this out. One of the first things that came to realization as I was meditating was that Neptune, the planet Neptune, was really what was sticking to me. The idea of, glitches in the matrix and what's, real versus what's not, false realities. And, am I tripping, or should I prioritize that? Should I be giving situations energy, or is it just a figment of my imagination? Are my emotions making me see things, feel things, hear things that are not there, whether that's happy or sad? So what I came up with is, first of all, Neptune takes 165 years to go completely in each sign. Okay, so that's a long time. Neptune is one of those planets that we won't see in one sign multiple times. So we'll only get to experience certain pieces of Neptune because we just don't live long enough. And the interesting thing about that was I got to thinking about how much of the brain we don't use. We just don't get to experience so much of our own mind, right? And what Neptune rules, what? Our illusions, our dreams, our psyche, It takes about 14 years in each sign. So right now people are talking about, Neptune being in retrograde in Pisces, but the thing is, it moves out of Pisces in 2026. So we've been experiencing Neptune in its home planet, where it's the safest, where it's the most comfortable, where it's the most exalted for the last 10 plus years, right? Yeah, I can't do the math that quick, y'all. So this whole time we've been experiencing something that won't be experienced again for 160 years, 165 plus years, because we're just so not in tune with astronomy. This is an amazing time. It's a different time, and we're going to find out why exactly. But Neptune being at home, Neptune hasn't been home for 100 plus years, 150 years, you know what I mean? So this is a big deal, actually. I kept hearing back to the basics. Neptune is in retrograde, which talks about clearing up dreams and illusions and bringing that separation in, you know what I mean? Giving you some type of lifeline so that you remember in that movie Inception, he had a bell or something that would let him know, okay, this is a dream. Okay, I'm waking up. He would ring the bell on each level that he went into his mind. The movie Inception, I think Leonardo DiCaprio was in it. Great movie. If not him, y'all tag it, whatever. But also, it goes direct on December 6th. That's Sagittarius season. But 12/6 is 666. So it's this balancing out energy, whether we realize it or not, of what's factual, and, what we just want things to be. As much as I want it to be this way, it is what it is, before we can start to dream again. It's like a reality check that we're going through right now. We're going through a reality check right now. Other interesting thing was Neptune has 6 known rings. Okay? So there could be more, but they only have 6 that are known. This play on the 6s is attaching it to what? Geminian energy, right? The 6th card in the deck that talks about choices and direction. Well, that's the thing, Are you going to go based on intuition and desire, or are you going to go on facts? 14 moons, 14 years in each signs. That's bringing us back to what? Sagittarius energy. That expansion, that lucky energy. And the way I'm feeling about it is they could be cousins, because the dream and the imagination are very close. You know what I mean? The lottery energy, the I think I can do it, is a piece of imagination that you're acting on. You're envisioning yourself something, you're projecting your thoughts, and you're basically manifesting them. But it's all based on what? This lottery, this maybe type energy. Hope is another energy that I feel is like a crossover between Sagittarius and Pisces. Over that lucky lottery energy, that expansion, you know what I mean? That I feel safe enough, and that, am I dreaming? I really want this. I want to manifest this. I'm going to bring this out of my head. Both energies talk about being intuitive. Yes, Sagittarius does talk about being directly connected, right? So here's my channel messages from what I was hearing here. I was hearing Greek mythology, paganism, symbology in our face. There's a lot of things around us that we're looking over. Open to interpretation, duality, perspective, training, brainwashed, clones, research, toga. This is that, humility, jailbreak, echo chamber, and the story of Echo in Greek mythology. Hera, she was a wife to Zeus, and she was the ruler of women in marriage. She enabled Zeus to cheat because she never left him. She just raged and raged and raged, which makes her what? Enabler. Human creations, you know, what humans, over and over again in all religious texts, we talk about how humans were created separate from something. So once humans were created, then humans began to create things out of their own origin, their own authenticity, right? But again, it's this separate. We do have our own right as humans, right? Which there's a difference between, you know, the light workers and the chosen ones and the originals. And people are thinking, oh, I'm one of those people. That means that you are of the original bloodline, because there's a differentiation in every religious text. God made Adam, then Adam made, you know, he made Eve out of her. Like, it's not just we're one thing. We're made in image of something. And then we start doing our own thing, which they talk about what? The gods versus what? The humans. So again, there's a differentiation here that I don't think people are seeing. Low vibrational versus high vibrations. Neptune rules dreams, illusions, drugs. So this can go, you know, you have good dreams, but you have nightmares as well. Sound therapy, 528 hertz. That's a frequency that is love and gratitude. 528 hertz. Color therapy, which made me think about that Aries energy from that 777 portal, because 7 is what got me to thinking. I keep seeing 7 of cups, 7 of wands, 777, and then I got to thinking about Neptune. So somehow they're connected there with this portal energy, which I do believe that if portals were open, that's very Neptunian energy. Portals, you know what I mean? Your mind is a portal, you know what I mean? Feel versus do, dreams versus reality. Neptune is the furthest planet from the sun. So in that way, it's like the opposite of the sun, which is interesting because that means that Piscean energy opposites Leo. But when you think of Leo, it's hot. It's illuminating. It shines and shows. Whereas when you look at Neptune, its discovery alone was based off another planet because they couldn't even see it. It was based off of mathematical equations because they couldn't even see it. It's cold, it's dark, it's far away. So I got to thinking, like, that alone is giving us the different dualities. Now, the opposite of Leo is Aquarius. That doesn't mean it's the opposite energy. They share energy. The opposite energies are going over here to this Piscean energy. And then opposite day, I heard opposite day. Nothing matters, we're all matter. I don't know what that means, but nothing matters, we're all matter. First name was I don't know what to say. I don't know. Voice images. Oh, our first name was a sound. So again, that goes back to your original creation. Wasn't even something that you could see. It's something that you have to feel, a vibration, you know. And that's kind of what Neptune talks about. Your dreams, your reality. You know, you have to be in touch with your reality, in touch with your dreams, in touch with your visions, because you can't see them. So it's like you have to feel that vibration. And I keep saying, if you can see it, it's too late. You have to feel the energy. I want to tell y'all real quick about the story of Echo in Greek mythology. That crossed my path today, and it was really interesting because Echo couldn't say anything but what was said to her. The echo chamber, that's actually a psychological thing. You can look it up. But what it says is basically that she wasted away in depression because she couldn't be herself. She couldn't voice her own feelings, her own emotions. Look it up. And I feel like with this Neptune energy, the reason things retrograde in the first place is, again, to check. Y'all together? Y'all here? Y'all on point? Y'all on task? Y'all with me? Because if Neptune was allowed to not retrograde and just go forward, it's so many people that would get lost in the visions and dreams and realities of other people, to where they would literally waste away, because they would lose themselves. They would never know how they felt or what they thought. So again, this Greek mythology and the symbology that's just in our face, the echo chamber, which is a psychological term, now also is related to this Greek mythology here. And it talks about how, hey, if we don't retrograde back and check those dreams and pinch ourselves and have a reality check, we could spiral out of control. The other thing with Hera and Neptune was the fact that Zeus would cloak himself, right, to go cheat all the time. So again, that Neptunian energy, painting illusions, left, right. But Hera never gave him a reality check. She just enabled him to keep on going. I think we can learn a lot from that, because Hera rules women in marriage, and she was a wife. But we're always talking about how if somebody cheat on you, we should leave them. It's interesting how, again, the duality is played out even in mythology, where we know people like that. We know situations like that. And it's a reality check to say, hey, am I being an enabler? Is this really what, it's an oxymoron in itself. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's so real at the same time, because we're all here. So let's see, Neptune's in retrograde. So this reality check, Spirit, what is this reality check about? Yeah, I'm getting more and more away from these signs. And something else that I had a reality check as I was doing this. I realized that back to the basics is something that I heard. We're all having that reality check. We're all getting back to the basics about what we really desire, what we really want. That's what the whole retrograde is about. From now to December, it's waking you up and it's asking you to prioritize. Like, is this really what you want? Stand on it then. Because I really got lost in, let me post. That's not what this channel was originally for. It was originally just for me to vent and do what I'm doing now. This is my thing. I have 2 daughters, 1 8, 1 12. Yes, with all my explicit topics, I raise my children, differently. So yeah, we talk about this stuff, and some of these readings I'll even send to them, and we'll have family meetings about it, because they live in this reality with me. You know what I mean? But here I am getting lost in my posting enough, and can they understand, and the views. That's not even what this is about. This is about me sharing my gift with myself, because it's coming so fast and it be so overwhelming. Sometimes I want to play it back. And I was doing voice memos, but 1, I'm using up storage, and then for 2, I can't see the cards. And when I use different decks, I want to be able to see that too. So I do really appreciate the ones who are here with me. But this a ride. You're on a ride with me. We're learning together. I'm learning about myself, and I'm sharing that with you, which in tune, I know it's helping a lot of people learn about themselves, because I have clients. So I know you're doing something, right? But I had to remember, like, that's a reality check. Like, hold on, you finna start stressing out about what? That ain't even this. Here we go, y'all. So this reality check, what is it about? What you need to leave out? There's a balancing out here. 6 of Pentacles out here. There's also a completion out here about what actually inspires you. I feel like a lot of people got lost along the way. You know what I mean? And Spirit is like, 3 of Wands as above. That means it's time to go. Your ships are coming in here. It's time to come out of your comfort zone and ask yourself, is this right? Am I going the right way here? With Temperance at the bottom. There's that Sagittarius energy again. Archangel Michael is out here, which talks about what? Illuminati. I know y'all don't like hearing that, but you have to look up the history of Illuminati. Illuminati just means enlightened ones. It means to shine through. What it's become has nothing to do with me. I'm speaking of it in a historical context. And in order to do that, y'all gonna have to do some homework and look some shit up yourself. You know what I mean? But that's exactly what Archangel is, the enlightened one. What's the opposite of light? Dark. Pluto, back there. What does Satan usually use? Where has the Jezebel energy been hiding? In Neptune energy. The unseen, the unknown. It's so easy and so vulnerable there because it's like, how would you know? You have to be in tune with yourself, be in tune with spirit to be able to determine the difference here. That's exactly what this is. It's time to move forward here. Stand up for what you believe in here. It's time to put some burdens down. There's a lot about inspiration here that doesn't mix. And then the Three of Wands with the High Priestess here. This tells me too, this retrograde, this reality check, wheat versus chaff. We're about to see the chosen ones wake up. Now, I don't necessarily, we do have the rise and fall of stars going on, but that doesn't mean that everybody's going to pop out with their gift. You could just be waking up to your gift. Don't be surprised if a lot of children too, I'm hearing in my mind, if a lot of children don't start waking up to their gifts. Listen to the babies. They tell you they see something, feel something, they had a dream. Listen to them. Because they could be waking up too with this retrograde, this reality check, and saying, Mommy, I had a dream. Daddy, did you see that? And y'all like, oh, come on. Like, no, that's them waking up here. Their gifts are progressing here. Something they couldn't tell before. I'm also feeling like a lot of you who used to have gifts and they went away or I can't do it anymore, they're coming back. Definitely, there's a change here, but guess what? You have to stand up for what you believe in with this Seven of Wands. You got to put the work in. Prioritize. I had this pop up. I was like, bills? Business. Well, technically, my business is an extension of my dreams and my manifestations. But these bills do, and I feel like Spirit was asking me, what's important to you? I paid for my business, and my bills got paid. I think God just wanted to know, what would you do if you could? I'm hearing that card. If you were supported, what would you do? That's the question here. If you were supported, what would you do? And you got the Five of Wands with the Seven of Wands here and the Three of Swords here. A lot of people stop dreaming. They stop feeling. They numbed out. They start ignoring their gifts. That's why they left here. They're coming back here. 7-7 again. It's 14 altogether. Again. Remember. 14 moons. 14 moons. Around Neptune that they know of. The Page of Coins. In the past, y'all had these gifts. They left you. And now you're being challenged. Do you want them back or not? This is like a redemption period. It's a reality check. But you're going to have to show Spirit. I'm also getting like Hunger Games. And everybody can see everybody. Now what do? We all caught. Your intention, your true intentions have been revealed. Now that you're caught red-handed in the act, do you own it or not? Is it really who you are or not? Are you going to be like, oh, baby, when they flip the lights on and you ass naked in the act, are you going to be like, okay, I'm caught. This is what I want. I love her. I want him. Or are you going to be like, oh, it's not what you think it is. What's up? Because it's going to be delivered is what I'm hearing. Whatever you choose. Test after test is what I just heard. 14 moons. 14 moons. 14 months. I would be very weary of fights, arguments, or just like little things that if you question your job in the last 14 months, if you met somebody in the last 14 months and you don't know, if you're having problems in your relationship in the last 14 months, that's Neptune. Like, do you really want this? Is this really what it is? And now it's time. Is it? I hope you pick right, because this is like a gamble. And if you pick wrong, you about to lose. It's like that card, this cup game. And it's like, ooh, that one. Well, let's check the energies, okay? And see how they're showing up. So Aries, you got out here. You got the Three of Pentacles with Neptune. Your reality check. Ooh. What? This Mars energy here, this Neptunian with this Neptunian retrograde, the reality check is You are about to build with somebody. You were patient, you waited on something, you about to build with somebody. I feel like the Aries energies gave up on something and start telling themselves that a relationship, a partnership, something doesn't exist. They'll never have this, or they'll never have that. It's here, and it's real with the Pentacles out here. 3 of Pentacles out here. It's real. Nest out here, so this could be a home. This could be a child. This could be a savings account. Chemistry and worth waiting for. This is, and I do remember, and I'm being called to bring it up. Yeah, y'all know energy changes, but I ain't forgot that Aries was in this shitty ass, crappy ass, rude ass energy for a while. And it was because of some childhood trauma. And the energy around this is that you might have failed in that mannerism of showing up that way. And then what you did is you just surrendered and said, well, what I want doesn't exist. So whatever. What makes me feel unique. What I want doesn't exist. There's nothing out here for me. Well, this reality check is saying, is it? Because we got what you're waiting for here. It's real. This is what your reality check is on. Anything else Aries energies need to know? Now, I can't answer that for you because that's what you're being tested on. Saturn retrograde as well. Testing you. What tools? You know, when tests, you got different sections. Well, guess what? In this section is your intuition being tested. A distant friend is thinking of you, and money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. Someone's coming in. Abundance is coming in. A person, a situation. What you thought was a never is coming in, but can you discern it? Rose, romance is in the air. Aries energies, can you discern it? Get y'all charts out, see where Mars is. That's what you're looking for. That's Aries. After Aries, it's Taurus. The moon, I am super bored when. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Taurus energies, I feel like that opposite day just popped in my mind. You've been acting out like you're tough, like you don't care. And it's old now. Are you going to ever talk about how you really feel with this moon energy out here? Are you ever going to just, I mean, like, we can see. This is also the energy of, are you ever going to ask for help? Are you ever going to tell the truth? That's what I'm picking up here. Because it's opposite day with this energy. Meaning that whatever you think is whatever is the opposite. So if you're like, yeah, I love this job. No, you don't. Or they don't love you. It's one of them. But when are you going to just go ahead and cut the bullshit? This is your reality check. I feel like you're caught. I've been saying that for a while. Energy, not signs, y'all. So, those who study paths, you could be an alchemist. You can be above this energy. But if you go vibrational, you'll succumb to it. Then you don't know how to fight it. This is what it looks like when you don't know how to fight it. When you don't know how to use your natal chart. But what this says is that you're already caught. The question is, are you going to just admit defeat? Dolphin is here. Feeling tied down. Broken ring. Nope. Financial gain usually coming from something you did in the past. Feeling tied down or frustrated. You should accept valid criticism and parting of the ways in either romance or business. So this is telling me that when it comes to this reality check, you took a bet on something that did not pan out. And you look stupid now. I'm going to say what I said. You know, like it is what it is. Now you feel dumb. But will you ever admit it? It's a reality check. Because everybody already know now. But you don't want to hear nobody's mouth. So you hiding it. But it's old now. You need to just express yourself. Okay? Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Yes, it has to be you. You the one dead ass wrong. You the one jumped off the porch and busted your ass. We all saw it. But are you going to get up and say, I'm all right. My ass hurt a little bit, but you know, I'm going to live. Or are you going to just act like nothing happened? Until how long with this moon energy? How long? With the Taurus, it's Gemini. If I could visit any place, it would be Give your relationship a chance. And the Three of Wands. Gemini, this is a returning energy. This is a going home energy. This is a redo energy. Reality check for you is you can get with this or that. That's that path energy. Do you want to try again with someone, or do you want something new? This is what your reality check is based around. If you could go back, would you? If you could have another chance, would you? Because the Three of Wands is out here. Where do you want to go? This is your chance. What do you want? Do you want an old person or a new person? This is your reality check. Geminian energies, please, for the reality check. Neptune in reverse. What you got for me? A period of ill health, depression, protected from negative forces beyond your control, and temptation will test you. You're making yourself sick by not following your heart. But if you jump off the porch with this temptation will test you, this is it. And you can feel it too. If you're going to go back, if you're going to say something, if you're going to, it's now. That's what this temptation is. You're going to be sick if you don't. You're protected. You can. Pay attention to your finances. Too much concern with sexual matters. That's what you're worried about. I just heard alimony. Also, even without sexual matters, there's children here that you may have to compensate for. I feel like you feel crazy because you went somewhere. It wasn't what you thought it was. It was a whole bunch of lust, Jezebel energy. Your pockets being affected. So now what? Bull, do not back down from opposition. Right. With fear, worries, and tense situations. Could have been dealing with a Taurus energy. I've been saying that. Dark side of Venus. Jealousy, envy, entitlement, passion. That's not love. You gotta know what love is not so you can recognize what love is. That's what you've been dealing with. But now what? Are you gonna go back? You gonna try again? Now that you learned your lesson? Do you want to? Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. That's also Taurus energy. So that's what your reality check is, though. If I could visit any place, it would be. And then you got to give your relationship a chance. It's a reconciliation. But do you really want this ex to come back? Because I see they already fucked you over. But it's up to you. I just work here. Let me make sure that's what I saw. Spirit, what am I seeing about this reconciliation energy for Gemini with this reality check? Yeah, opportunities are waiting for you. Beware of great pride, and March is out here. Opportunity, this door came out flat upside down. So this door is closed. Beware of great pride, and March here is also in reverse. That's that Neptunian energy, Piscean energy in reverse. The opposite would be what? Virgo. They share energy, right? So it's saying think about it. But also we discovered that what? If Neptune is the furthest planet away, dark and cold, invisible, then the opposite would be that Leo energy. Visible. The sun. So this is telling me that a door is closed. This pride also leads to Leo energy. Don't be crazy during Leo season. In need of help, assistance, and guidance, and honor and respect will come to you with temporary problems. Yeah, they may come. Oh, please. Oh, I miss you. I love you. Let's work on this again. But from what I just saw, didn't they already get you? Do you really want that ex back? Or is it really just they sleeping with you for that purse energy? Get in your pockets. So Gemini, Cancer. I feel scared when engagement and the Four of Cups. Cancer, you're telling yourself you're going to be rejected. That's your reality check. You're so scared that you're going to be rejected. It says your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. You're keeping it stagnant on purpose because what if they reject me? What if I get hurt again? You're scared. You're afraid. But it's an illusion. It's a reality check. You need to tell yourself, hold up. This is past trauma that's affecting me from ascending. This is your reality check. Are you going to do that with yourself? Or are you going to sit here and be scared? The universe is constantly in motion. Things are constantly changing. So you're not going to constantly have this opportunity. This is a reality check. Up until what? 12/6. Okay, December 6th. But this is what's going to be going on. This is what's happening to this energy. Where you have what? The moon. Where's your moon? Is this real or not is what I just heard. Do they really like me? I also feel like somebody's over here like, I'm gonna get played again. This is how it started off last time. But it's real here with this engagement energy for Cancer. Reality check. Yeah. Oh, Lord. You're getting karma. This May out here with this family sorrow. The Jezebel you were dealing with. The toxic dark side of Venus energy. This is like Taurus energy over here that caused you problems and heartbreak. Karma, you will reap what you have sown. You're getting this higher level of commitment because you were a victim to the dark side of Venus, but you so traumatized you can't even cycle out. Don't be that way, man. That's what this May is. Also Gemini. That's this energy here of saying, should I go back to my ex? Even though they hurt me? You don't deserve that. Spirit is taking you to a higher level of commitment elsewhere. But, can you see that? Or are you still sitting in trauma? You can't see something right in front of you. Kangaroo, unsettled times, need to plan ahead. And then, wow. Throne is coming. And then you have sunrise, which is that Leo energy. You need to choose because I feel like you're finna have options here in Leo season, Cancers. You're gonna go forward or backwards. You already know what's behind you is all I got to say. Live your life. Great happiness here. You decide what that looks like to you. If the Cancer is Leo. When it's cold outside, I feel like calling in your soulmate and then the King of Wands. Leo, your reality check is centered around, I'm hearing chasing. King of Wands out here, that's fire energy. Calling in your soulmate. How are you, when you're calling something in? When I typically, if I say, Caitlin, see how I didn't move? She answered way over there. She'll get up and she'll come to me. I call her name, she comes to me. That's typically how calling something in works. But you also out here with this King of Wands energy. So it's like you're chasing, saying, Caitlin's my daughter. But it's like you're running behind him, like, oh, hey. And how is that working out for you? When it's cold outside, I feel like you don't even realize that this, you chasing after shit that don't, reality check. Do the people that you want you? Don't look like it. It's definitely giving force in it, but reality check. Do you see that? Hard work ahead fell on when it's cold outside. I feel like I'm picking up on masculine or feminine energies that feel like it's your duty to chase a motherfucker down and make them see what you see. Reality check. Calling it your soulmate. Good luck came on top of it with misunderstanding and secret admirer. Success assured with good plans. It's a reality check. Is this really the best way? This the way you've been doing it? Is this the best way? I'm hearing repel. It's probably why we got all this drama going on in Leo season. The energy of Leo, which was discord amongst family and friends. Why? Because in this energy, people trying to force it. News of a birth or a new business opportunity, position of authority, obstacles to overcome, danger especially in money matters, and great personal sorrow. This makes me think of that Leo reading I had that said they're coming back to work you or something like that. Because instead of you standing in your authority and going after something new, you'd rather give this your all, hurt your own heart, and lose money, resources. You're going to go broke trying to be something that you're not for someone who does not want you, something that does not fit you, something that does not match. Good luck. It's out here clear as day for Leo energies. Casket out here, feeling tied down and frustrated. Financial gain usually coming from something you did in the past, trying to make something happen when something's been dead and gone, transformed. I told you I'm picking that up. dolphin and feeling tied down or frustrated, just flew back out again. You're going through financial strains trying to look like something instead of just being yourself. Reality check. You do realize this is happening, right? Because I get that my Leo energies don't. See where you got Leo on your chart. Remember, just because it's the energy, right? The overall energy, the masses, most people, 80% of the population is the masses and most people. Are you part of that 20% that's learning, that's studying, that's progressing? I don't know. You got to tell me. One way or another, this is a part of what my growth looks like. This is how I study. And I'm sharing it. And then I'm going to go study some more. Because even now, I'm not all the way myself. I'm channeling. I want to hear what they got to say too. Virgo. The other kids at school, separation in the star. Reality check. You want the validation and attention of the wrong people. Will you separate from these people? Or do you want to be famous and popular with the wrong group, as long as you're a part of something here? I'm getting the energy of someone who stays around a social group because it's familiar and it's easy there, versus if you go around a new group, you feel like you won't get the same accolades, you know? It's funny because I have a friend who I always say, girl, please date someone not where we're from. It's easy to pull someone from where we're from with our past, but why you can't pull somebody new with your current self? That's what this is. Virgo's like, no, I'm going to stay with this group, even though time apart from your partner is on the horizon here. Y'all breaking up anyway. But you want to stay with these people because they know you. They're giving you your glory day vibes. That's saying that you don't, you know, that's like lack of self-love, right? This is telling me that you don't love yourself. You have to love your past, present, and your future to say that you're a whole being. This is somebody saying, nah, I just like that one. I just like that version of me. Because this new version over here, they're not clapping that one up. This is someone also who is attention hungry. Saying talk to some other people. Get some new advice. Make some new friends here. Step out in a different environment. But again, with this Virgo energy reality check, you do realize that you only want to be around these people. So for instance, I'm from Memphis. In Memphis, I have a completely different reputation from in Atlanta. Not as good or bad, they're just very different. This would be like me saying, no, I'm just going to talk to Memphis people because you know me. Yeah, they know me. Yeah, that's me. Versus reinventing myself, having faith that I can reinvent myself in Atlanta. Now, the me in Memphis, which was my younger self, was hot-headed, violent, highly physical, fight, throw. Not a good look. The me in Atlanta is a real estate broker, background in property management, do a lot of youth activities. The me in Memphis dated drug dealers, criminals, most of us, right? In Memphis, in that area, right? The me in Atlanta, different. Business owners, accountants, police officers. That's day and night. Both are me. Both are a piece of me. So when I go to Memphis, I don't hide. And, you know, I've had people, you know, walk up and share some old memories of me that I ain't proud of. But that was me. That was me too. Me too. This is like somebody saying, this is somebody who liked that. This would be like, I came here to Atlanta to reinvent myself, and, you know, I don't look the same. I gained weight, or I lost weight, or my hair fell out, or I developed some type of disease, and, you know, I have to do things this way now. But I love going home when they be like, oh yeah, you used to A, B, C, D. And it's like, yep, that was me. That's what this Virgo energy is. Reality check. You do realize that. This is like a washed up athlete. Yes, you played college ball. College is over. Nobody is studying that shit. What type of man are you today? This is like somebody saying, in college, everybody wanted me. I got a championship ring in college. And I'm like, did they pay you? Do you still have, like, because if you want to be with me today, this is a different circumstance and dynamic. This is like somebody saying, well, fuck you then. I'll just go date girls that went to school with me. So they can be like, oh my God, that's so-and-so. That's not so-and-so. That's another version of so-and-so. So-and-so graduated from college 8 years ago, bitch. What? Same. I was a cheerleader in high school 12 years ago. Actually 13 years ago. Alright, fine. This would be like, here, somebody meets me, just says, hi, Kira, okay, you cute, or whatever. And I'm like, do you know who I am? I am Kiara T. Hawkins. I was a cheerleader, and I was top of my class 13 years ago in high school. We are grown now. Who are you today? Don't nobody care about that. This would be like me saying, okay, fine, I'm gonna just go back to West Memphis where everybody know me. And they be like, oh, it's Kiara. Oh, she used to be a cheerleader. And I'm like, dun, 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 dun. They remember me. Reality check. Virgo energies. You do know this was going on, right? You're not expanding because you want a cookie. My bad. But the Virgo is Libra. When I grow up, I want to be romantic feelings and the Wheel of Fortune. Libra energies, I feel like y'all got into a relationship early, or you was one of those people that, like, when you with somebody, you with somebody forever. That's changing here. If you were married, you want a divorce. Also, if you were divorced, you want to be married. It's like a swap out here with this Wheel of Fortune energy that's changing here, where you're either starting to look at romantic feelings and say, do I want this or not? Reality check. I feel like a lot of people want to be with you, or they propose to you, or, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like you get a lot of attention from people that want to offer you jobs, relationships, and like lock you in some type of way. And you're starting to look at that like, is this really what I want? For Libra energies. Wow, Virgo, I didn't even use these for you. Energies, right? Yeah. Chain of events that will affect your life and marriage. You're starting to look at this a whole lot deeper. Do I want to be married? Is this what I was looking for? What's a life partner? Is that him? Is that her? What's she gonna look like in 10 years? What's she gonna look like after she have a baby? What his daddy look like? Did he graduate? Do he have a job? Where's the other kids at? That's what this is here. Libra energies are looking at something long term and saying, damn, that's a long time. Like, let me make sure I really... Dissatisfaction with life and time to act with this Leo energy. I don't know if I want this or that. And when I say that, I am talking about, you know, if you're married, and I'm saying if because there's a duality here, duh, Libra, right? What's on the bottom here? A two-faced best friend. Cat. This is saying if you're in a relationship, maybe somebody proposed to you, you like, I don't know if I want to be married to this fool. Male or female? This, I don't know. Because if I marry him, then this, then this, then this, and this. And I don't know if I want to do that. I need to say something now. Speak now, forever hold your peace. It's the Matrix. I thought this is what I wanted. Reality check, is it? This is what everybody else wanted. Or vice versa. I think I want to be married. I'm tired of playing in these streets. When I grow up, it's time. It's about that time. Sit down, settle down. And that's what I see up here with your opposite, which is Aries energy. Finally found the one, after all. Or, this ain't the one, and I need it to be the one if I'm going to be in this situation. That's what you got here. Because I'm not going to be with somebody and be dissatisfied. If I'm going to commit, I'm going to commit, and we're going to be together forever. I'm tired of these nets. Only one this time, though. Only one. Libra. The Libra. Scorpio. I show that I love people by let your friends help you in the sun. I feel like what you're being challenged on is, do people actually love you or they just need your help? Have your friends ever helped you? Are you really doing a good service? Or are you an enabler, Hera? Look at me like, where my book at? Because Hera was married to Zeus. And she was a wife. And she stayed with him after infidelity after infidelity. He played in her face a lot in Greek mythology. However, it was very hypocritical because she ruled the wife, women, and marriage. Okay. To what extent? You know what I mean? Like, do you stay into something like that? You know what I mean? And for her to have been the protector of women, she was the main one out here getting jealous of her man's wandering eye. It don't make it make sense here. Reality check. Are you really doing what you say you are? Are you really who you say you are out here? Ask for and accept support from others. This is a loyalty test. Let's see. Cancer was in that energy. And that's what Cancer is getting here. With this loyalty test. Damn, somebody passed. Can't believe it. Opposite being what? Taurus? It's right in your face. Usury. Enabling. Leo season finna bring a whole lot of... Look, you're just trying to do the right thing, baby. You're just trying to do the right thing here. But it's their turn. Reality check. I'm picking up on somebody with this sun card here. I'm picking up on somebody who does their best not to be in positions where they may need help because they know they ain't no damn body gonna help them. They ain't show up before and they lied. Right there. Taurus energy. Opposite of Scorpio. Y'all share that energy. Lied right there. Played right in your face and you was like, let me just not put myself in that position so I don't have to see it. Reality check though. With the sun right there. Boom. You see this shit, right? You show people you love them. Do they reciprocate? That's your question. That's your test. After Scorpio, Sagittarius. The best present I ever received was, soulmate in the Seven of Pentacles. Reality check. You didn't already play with somebody, Sagittarius. A job, a position, a person. You already had exactly what it is that you needed with this Seven of Pentacles. You got what you deserved. You got what you earned, and you didn't like it. The best present I ever received was soulmate in the Seven of Pentacles. This is a return energy too, because you plant a seed and you keep coming back to it. But the energy I'm picking up is, yes, this is your soulmate. The reality check is, you already had your soulmate. This is a reality check. This is Neptune in reverse. This is pulling back the dreams, pulling back the illusions, putting yourself on rehab, getting off the drugs, and looking at something. And the kicker is, you already was with someone who fits you. But when you're not happy with who you are, guess what ends up happening? You end up going towards what? Toxicity. Which is what you got up there with what? Gemini. Are you going to go backwards or forwards? And now, let me stand corrected with that Geminian energy, because I said a few things with that, and I'll say it again. If I could visit any place, it would be, and then give your relationship a chance with the Three of Wands. I said, you already know what's behind you. Do you know what's in front of you? That's the reality check. But here's the truth, too. With this same energy, like I said, too, you could be going, do you want to go back or not? Do you want to go back or not? Because from your opposite energy, which is Sagittarius here, situations in the balance that require careful handling and financial pinch, I feel like you had the person that matched you, but they cost you too much, or they wasn't where you needed them to be financially, or you would rather have, with the best present I ever received, you would rather have luxuries instead of this soulmate out here, only for you to look back and say, dang, that probably was my best option right there. So are you going to go back or what? Now, for those of you where someone's playing in your face in this Geminian energy and you already know that, again, are you going to go back or what? So that stands both ways at this point from what I'm seeing here. But it looked like you played in somebody's face and you left them, and now you like, damn. Because at the end of the day, you were not the person, look, good news and financial pinch. Broken bridge, unsuccessful plans. You thought that being with this person, preserving you overcome problems. You thought that breaking up with this person, you was going to save some money here. Now you feel like something lacking. And now you thinking about this person, you realize it was a spiritual union here, but you were in delusion about this feminine, male or female. Could be an Aquarius. I have Aquarius highly aspected. But you realize now that they make you happy. But with love, celebration, fun, and take care of, there will be a loss of material wealth and get back to the basics. You felt like you needed to drop them. They were dead weight. And it was just cheaper to get rid of them, and you would be able to keep your money. You could always find another person to love you. When I say feminine energy, male or female, I'm talking about to love you, to nurture you. But at least you'll have your abundance. Well, reality check. Is that right? Is that right? Not looking like it. I'll find another job. I'm going to keep my check here. I'm going to max this card out. I'll find another bank. No, or will you? Look like you already had the best deal here. Reality check. So now when I'm joining this energy here and read collectively, are you going to go back or not? Somebody already played in your face. Why would you go back? If somebody was good to you, why not go back? You tell me. Did you play in somebody's face and you was too concerned about sex and money? That's what showed up in that Geminian energy. Was that you? Sagittarius energies? I just work here. It's an energy, not a sign. If you like that, then maybe it's not. If you're the average person, be accountable. Let's grow together. Capricorn. Reality check. I feel down when I think about reconciliation and 8 of Swords. Reality check. Capricorn. You're blessed that this person left you. You were protected here. You still sick about an ex? That spirit blocked off from you. You being stuck on the past here is what's sabotaging you. You do realize that, right? I feel down when I think about, and in this reconciliation, someone from your past is returning. Well, let me say this, because I just heard something in my mind. If this person returns or not, you have to trust that spirit did everything for a reason. So if this is your person and they come back, know that they had to go through something. They were not good enough for you yet. If this person comes back and they not your person, you'll be able to see exactly why, because the illusions are pulled back, and you'll know there's protection. But you're steady questioning why they left you. Is it something you did? You constantly think about, oh Lord, I'm getting a woe is me energy, and I'm a Capricorn, but I'm a reader. Like I mean, it is what it is. I'm a Capricorn sun, and what I'm seeing here is somebody that's like, oh, no one wants me. I can't hold a relationship. I can't keep a job. Like, you can't keep something. I can't say keep a job. But this reconciliation is like, or maybe it is a job, but it was like, I really wish you just go back over and over again about a time. New opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. That's all you think about. Can you go back? Waiting for news, package, or letter. But look, affairs with your family and time to get out of a situation. Spirit did not want you dealing with this person with this 8 of Swords ass energy over here. So this is self-sabotage at its T. Reality check. You do realize that you worry about the wrong thing. Opportunity or windfall. That's what was protected from this person. Plenty of material things. Getting together with friends. Something important such as a new job or raise. June is out here in March. Gemini and Pisces. Will you make the decision to follow your dreams? Or are you going to sit here? Will you make the decision to follow your dreams, right? You got a new job here. You got that bread. You got friends and celebrating. Or are you going to sit here and be sick about why somebody ain't came back, why they had to leave you? Will they call you knowing damn well that spirit was just protecting your money? Look like you was with somebody that's gonna rob your ass, spend all your shit. That's what it looked like. Psychic ability, trust your intuition here. That's so weird, because you know that with the June out here in the March, you already know this was the best, but it's like a but why? Time to act and muddled, unclear thinking with vacation. Yeah, it's time to get up out of that. You didn't thought about it enough. You didn't reflected and all that shit. Like, that's it. Reality check. Seek information that will help you, and disappointment in a friend or lover. Why is this bothering you? It's deeper than this person. I'll say that. It's got to be deeper than this person if you're still on it. You're taking some type of emotion that is manifested into a breakup. But what does that breakup consist of? Like, why did y'all break up? How did you get to the breakup? What about them do you miss? What about them could be better? What about them was great? Okay, you got to really sit down and work through this right here, because you're just sitting here like, oh, maybe if they come back, you're not giving yourself closure. Oh, maybe if they come back, we can talk about it. They're a theft, okay? It looks like your abundance was at jeopardy, which is why Spirit put the 8 of Swords up and blocked you off from them, cocooned you up. But you don't see it that way. You think the universe took some shit from you. Protection from a powerful friend and parting of ways in either romance or business. Your spirit guides broke y'all up because you are safe now. This person meant you no well, but you still like, why? I just want to talk to him one more time. So they can lie to you? Finish up the job and steal from you? You already know what's up. You knew this wasn't your person. There's got to be something else deeper that's attached to it. For instance, mommy issues, daddy issues, abandonment issues. It's got to be something like that. But you have to depersonify it, because you personified it in this breakup. You need to take those emotions and take the name of your ex off of it. Okay? So I know, personal, I wanted to hear from my ex for a while, Capricorn, because I felt like he was a hypocrite and that he left me to be with somebody that was way lesser standards than me. And I was like, why? You know, you said you don't like girls that wear weave, but you with a girl who got hair to her ass. You love my parenting, but you with a girl that leaves her kid for months at a time. You love my ambition and my businesses, but you're with someone who does nothing. Lives at home with their parents, no vehicle. Don't work. At almost 30 years old. But I'm independent. I got all my stuff together. And what happened here? And I know the answer. Well, I knew the answer. But I still was like, I want to hear from him. I want to hear from him. Why? Because now, and time heals all things. That's what they're saying. You've had enough time here. That's what they're saying. It ain't say you couldn't grieve and you couldn't bitch and you couldn't complain, you couldn't whine. They said you're doing it too much, too long. Because at a certain time, I looked up, and with what's manifested now, I'm like, oh my God, I'm so glad he ain't around here, because he couldn't be around this. He don't like this. He would have had a problem with this. Thank you, Spirit. I would have never did this if he was here, because he didn't like that. I would have never tried this if he was here, because he was always trying to make me do that. Oh, I love doing this. I never did this because he didn't like doing it. You know, because when you're in a relationship, y'all do things together. Y'all share things together. And so, yes, you know, you can be your own person, but at the same time, y'all are an entity at the same time. And I am definitely way different than I am now than when I was with him. And the room to growth was that breakup. Yes, I learned from him. He taught me some amazing things. I still respect him, even if I don't like the motherfucker. Can't take the respect factor away and the growth factor away and the introduction to some things that were kind of foreign to me away. However, I was able to take that. I followed the voice you think you gave to me. Y'all guys, come on now, Capricorn. Reality check. What are you doing? Aquarius, I feel silly when it's safe for you to love in the 2 of Wands. You are really taking your time to open up because you think you're gonna look stupid. You're making plans. You like practicing in the mirror. You like, no. Hello. No, like this. Hello. No. And you don't even realize. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Aquarius energy. Reality check. Do you really plan your emotions like that? That's some real air energy shit. Planning your emotions. I'm be advised to tell you to just wait till you get there. Wherever it is. If it's a person, if it's an interview, if it's a place, wait till you get there. And open your heart. Open your heart. Because you can't practice for something like this. You're trying to practice your feelings. Like what, bro? But it's so foreign to you. You're not used to having feelings. So you feel crazy now saying, I love you. Saying you look nice today. What was that? I know I just saw the star. I see unicorn and mule. So you're resisting the natural flow of things because it's just like crazy. I don't care. Something important such as a new job or raise. This is new and different, but it's special. And you just gonna know when you get there. Ooh. Spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. A journey either physical or mental. This is new for you, but it is divine, and you are safe to be this way. It is safe for you to love. So go ahead with the 2 of Wands. Go forward. Go forward. You know who your allies are. You're right. The way you feel is right. Romance, celebration, party. The way you feel is right. Now do the damn thing. Reality check. Do I look dumb? Do I look stupid? Oh, if I say that, then I'm going to look dumb, or they're going to play me, or no, I can't do it that way. Can you? You can't. Is there a right way? Come on now. And then we have Pisces. I really wish I didn't have to. Past life relationship. 9 of Swords and 10 of Swords. You feel like there is no going back to something. Dream about it day and night. I don't know what that, I hear a song, but I don't know what I'm hearing. 19 Swords here. That is still 10 of Swords. So double up on the 10 energy here. You fucked something up real bad here, Piscean energy. Ain't no going back. Stressed out about an ending here. Yeah, I'm gonna just be real with you. Intuitively, I'm picking up that you worried about somebody that ain't worried about you. You think you betraying somebody. I see here that they not even, I feel that they're not even worried about it here. I feel like both of y'all was gonna betray each other. You have a heart about it. But at the end of the day, both of y'all, Spirit, tell me more about this for the reality check. The reality check is that you wish you didn't have to be the one to pull the plug, but somebody had to pull it. You know what I mean? October and coins. Deep personal strength and peace that assures success. You did what you had to do to solidify yourself. Libra energy. That's what Libra was saying up here. Do I really want to be in a relationship? Is this really what I want? The opposite, Aries. Like, I'm really a special, unique person. You know, I need to really click and be able to build with somebody. So I have to thug this one out here, baby. I just heard breadwinner. And then you got wealth out here. Come on. Wealth with coins in October. Pisces, whatever coming up for you, you can feel that it's going to be something that has to be intuitive here. So you're in your head like, I don't want to hurt nobody. You have known each other before. I feel like you feel obligated to somebody. Are you? Reality check. Neptune in reverse. Temptation will test you. Pay attention to your finances and a period of health and depression. Older woman. So that's being mature about your emotions, your intuition. Because that's feminine energy here. That's what I'm seeing here. You feel obligated to share something or do something with people here. You don't want to betray them. You like, man, I have known them a long time and they did help me that one time, and you really wish you didn't have to cut them off or put up these boundaries. But baby, all your bread on the line. You're gonna be sick as hell. What was I here? Pay attention to your finances and temptation will test you. Ew, with wreath. Sorrow over a loss. And great worry over nothing with great passion. Baby, they will be okay. They could be as mad as they want. But are you sure that you want to... You so obligated here. You about to mess yourself up. Angel here. Spiritual guidance. Protection from harm. They will live. With purse out here. They will live. And deep personal strength. Baby, you got to protect your coins. You don't owe nobody nothing for what you worked on. That's the same thing I got up here in this Cancer energy too. Feeling scared. Karma out here with this Taurus energy. I feel like also, honestly too, I'm picking up that you feel like you owe somebody something. I don't know why. I might have to do personals here, but not personals, but you know, dig into that. Great passion, great worry over nothing. Again, and then great personal sorrow. I feel like somebody gave you something or did something for you that you feel like you owe them. Successful outcome to your problems. But you know the only way, shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business, this is a karmic energy, okay? You are on the road to success. So for my Piscean energy, your reality check, you think you hurting this person, it's supposed to play out this way. Reality check, you don't owe nobody shit. You worry about the wrong thing. Just because they was around don't mean you owe them anything. They was watching you work. They wasn't working with you. Please don't get it twisted. Okay? That's what I have for y'all. Again, let's re-up again. I encourage y'all to check out some Greek mythology. Look for the symbols and signs all around you. Ooh, 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, it's time to leash it out. Stand up for yourself. Back to that. Research, toga, perspective, brainwashed. Wake up, y'all. Jailbreak your mind. Remember echo. If you continuously just do what you see everybody else do, social media, fitting in with your friends, you lose yourself. You'll waste away. Don't be an enabler. Stand on your standards. But what are they? Sound therapy, 5 to 8 hertz, color therapy, y'all. Come on. Neptune, y'all. Study Neptune, okay? And again, remember to get back to the basics. And that go even for me. I'm so peaceful to do this reading for y'all. Because I'm not watching the clock and all of that. Because the truth is, when I need it, it'll be here. And when you need it, it'll be here. And everything else is up to spirit. I love y'all. Links to personals are below. I think they're still open. But I said before, I don't even charge like I should. Like I need to. I be going all crazy. And you know, people still don't listen. They still do what they want. And that's free will. You know what I mean? My job is to what? Give you the direction. And whether you fail or not, you still getting exposed to spirit. Because if you fail, you can think back and say, damn, she told me. And I just work here. And if you successful, you can look back and say, damn, she told me. And I just work here. If it don't happen, you can wait on it. Because I promise you, I ain't missed yet. And it's weird. It's creepy. But I ain't missed yet. I love y'all. And until we meet again, keep growing.